Yo, what's up? Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, you gone. No! I'm just trying to do anything to get people to come in here. Why? I had one person in here for 1 second and then brush my fucking hair. Yo, if there's anybody there, say hello. Hey, person, how you doing? What's your name? Well, where you from? People? I see two people. Because one of them is me, also watching this. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Atomic, what's up? How did you like the card? I'm copping a bunch of hate for my fucking JDM take. Um, I don't know. I was glad that JDM won. I just didn't think that he would. How you doing? I'm happy JDM won too, man. Get some violence back into the welterweight division. Honestly, it's been sort of lay and pray wrestlers for a while. Do you think he beats Islam? Australian, originally. Which is like why I'm so fucking annoyed that I picked against JDM as well. How about you? Where are you from? Japan. Cool, man. I'd love to go to Japan. What time is it in Japan right now? It's like gotta be like 3 a.m., no? Something like that? 5 a.m.? Oh, it's almost nighttime. What time is it in Japan? Yeah, 4 in the morning. It's early. Almost nighttime, meaning like almost time to go to sleep. Oh, you sleep during the day. Do you work at night? What's Japan like, Atomic? Do you like it there? Gotcha. So you sleep all day so that you go to school at night. What was outside of the Bilal JDM fight? What was your favorite fight on the card? Yeah. Yeah, I wondered about that. Like, I felt like it could have gone either way, but probably significant strikes wise, Aldo won that one, right? At the same time, what do you think about the fact that, like, when a fighter finishes the fight really strong, like, obviously, they might not have won as many rounds, but, like, sometimes it feels like they won the fight. I think about, like, the first time Volk and Islam fought, such a close fight. I understand why Islam technically wins the fight, but when Volk had him on the ground at the end, like, beating the shit out of him, I sort of feel like I sort of feel like Volk won the fight, if you know what I mean. I agree. Wouldn't it be crazy? Think about just like the different timeline that we would be in if Volk had won the first fight instead of losing it. Probably never have that short notice fight against Makachev in the rematch. What ends up happening with Tapuria and Max, and then you have this whole Tapuria Islam arc happening. So do you think that Islam now goes to welterweight and fights JDM? Or do you think that he stays at lightweight for one more fight first? Fuck, I know. Honestly, that's why, like, there was the one thing about how I wanted JDM to win. Sorry, I sort of the only reason why I would have wanted Bilal to win is because uh, then Islam would have had to stay and fight Ilya, and I honestly think that Ilya might beat Islam. Like, I actually, if I had to bet right now, I'd put my money on Ilya. Do you think that Ilya beats Islam, or who do you think actually wins that fight? Not just like who you want to win, but who do you actually think wins? I think Islam probably moves up too. Yeah, I think that Ilya can like put the pressure on Islam and force situations that can definitely hurt him. And I don't think it's so easy to wrestle a smaller guy, like, or a shorter guy specifically. Like, I think it's really close to. What about Islam JDM? Who do you think wins that? After watching Bilal JDM, I know that Bilal didn't shoot that many takedowns, but I sort of think I fuck JDM's big, man. Like, Islam's been fighting Oliveira, a previous featherweight. Dustin Poirier, I know that he was a previous featherweight, but he's like a big lightweight in reality. Um, Moicano, like, I just all those guys that he fought are so much smaller than JDM. I agree. I think that what we're starting to see now is as a response to um, the pressure wrestling style of like Khabib, Islam, Bilal, these guys, really solid boxing with like very good wrestling seems to be able to beat it. And like, but wrestling sort of is like the backup to like really powerful boxing that can get in close and throw hands where you're in a guy's space and it's not super comfortable for him to really try and go for takedowns. And then even if he does, you if he's worried about knees and stuff like that, like I just look at the way that Ilya and JDM, their style is so boxing heavy, and you wouldn't think that that would be that successful. But I did a couple like ages ago, but they were shit. And I do sales for work, so I have a Zoom background, and I thought because I'm making the YouTube and stuff like that, I'd put a bit of a background together. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. I want to start live streaming more. It's just I feel like the first two that I did, I was literally in here for like an hour plus on my own. So, uh, it's hard to want to do them. But I appreciate you coming in and chatting with me, man. So, does it mean that you just basically you finished your night classes now, and then you're about to go to sleep like soon, or are you about to go to night classes now? Yeah, that's basically the plan, right? So I'm just like making videos and wanting to try and make like better content for the MMA community, and then over time, if I can build more of an audience, more people want to jump on these streams and chat. But I had some time tonight, and it was like, yeah, after the day after the UFC event and everything, so I thought it'd be a good way to see if there's anyone that wanted to have a chat. Have you seen any of my other videos before? Cool, man. I appreciate that. No, that's great. I i- if you like lots of different types of MMA content, I make short videos that are like MMA news in 60 seconds. I make more like funny videos as well, where I do like a sort of Saturday Night Live type sketch that I turn into shorts. Man, I've been into MMA for ever, like since I was in like since I was like 11, 12 years old, and I'm 30 now. I used to sit in the back of my class at school and just fucking download fights instead of listening to any of the schoolwork. Um, and then I sort of stopped being a fan for a little while when I felt like it just started getting a bit diluted. But um, been back into it for the last few years, and so thought I'd make a channel around it recently. Give me one sec. Oh, you transitioned from WWE? That's funny. I've been starting to get into WWE recently as like because I get more into the storylines of the UFC, and the whole Vince McMahon documentary. I found interesting. Have you watched that Vince McMahon documentary? And I remember when I was a kid as well, people used to like think that UFC was WWE, and I used to get so defensive, but it was because like no one really knew UFC 17 years ago. You haven't watched for a while, yeah. It's hard to stay connected into it. Are you about to go to sleep or are you about to start classes? Askren versus Lawler? That was the fight that got you into the UFC? That's such a, um oh, that's such a crazy fight because he, like, everyone is like, "He didn't tap, he didn't tap." I'm surprised that got you into the UFC. Oh, I guess Askren did have that massive oh, no, sorry, Robbie Lawler had that massive fucking slam on Askren in that fight. That was pretty cool. That's very WWE-esque, funnily enough. Yo, Atomic, my girlfriend just made me some food to eat. I'll see you next time around, but can you do me a favor and subscribe so I see you again? I could totally understand why you would want to watch more after that fight. It was a good one. It was a good one, seeing as Ben Askren's fights are usually not that good. Yeah, see you next time, brother. How do I say? All right. See ya, Atomic. Sayonara, brother.